Good morning, everyone. Have you ever thought of buying an EV? If yes, what drives you towards making that decision? Maybe because you think that it's a green transportation solution. But is that really the case? Governments around the world, including Indonesia, are promoting EV adoption as a step towards a cleaner and greener future. On the surface, EVs appear to be a perfect answer, as they produce no emissions on the road, they reduce our reliance on fossil fuels, and they contribute to better air quality in our cities. However, while EVs offer clear environmental benefits, they are not without challenges. If we want them to truly serve as a sustainable solution, we must also address the hidden cost and environmental concerns they bring. These challenges may not be easy to overcome, but they are crucial for ensuring responsible and truly green transition. One of the biggest concerns with EV is battery waste. The Ministry of Environment and Forestry has warned that EV batteries contain heavy metals such as lithium, cobalt, and nickel. If these materials are not disposed of properly, they could contaminate soil and groundwater, creating a serious environmental hazard. Unlike traditional car batteries, which are relatively easy to recycle, lithium-ion EV batteries are much more complex. If we fail to develop effective recycling systems, we may solve one environmental problem, carbon emissions, only to create another in form of hazardous battery waste. Additionally, the production of EV batteries has its own environmental impact. Mining for lithium, cobalt, and nickel is energy intensive and leads to deforestation, water pollution, and significant carbon emissions. Many of these raw materials come from countries where mining conditions are harsh and workers are often exposed to dangerous conditions. So while EVs may seem clean on the surface, the environmental cost of obtaining their materials also be considered. Another major challenge is the source of electricity used to charge EV. Many people assume that EVs have zero tailpipe emissions, they are automatically good for the environment, but their reality is more complicated. The environmental impact of EV depends largely on how electricity powering it is generated. Here in Indonesia, coal remains the dominant source of power, supplying over half of the country's electricity. This means that we charge an EV, a significant portion of that energy may come from burning coal, a process that produces high levels of carbon dioxide and air pollution. In these situations, EV are not entirely green. To truly make a difference, we must accelerate the transition to renewable energy sources. A great example of this progress is PLTS Terapung Cirata, Indonesia's largest floating solar power plant. This project is promising a step towards cleaner energy, but it's just the beginning. We need more investment in renewable energy such as solar, wind to ensure that EVs contribute to a sustainable future. The last challenge I want to discuss is battery recycling. As EV adoption increases, so does the number of used batteries. If we don't find a way to recycle or repurpose these batteries efficiently, we risk creating an environmental crisis. Fortunately, there are promising innovations in this field. Researchers are working on second life battery programs where old EV batteries can be repurposed for energy storage solutions in homes and businesses. Some companies are also developing new recycling technologies that can extract valuable materials from old batteries, reducing the need for new mining. These are important steps, but they require strong government support and investment. So are EVs a solution to our problems? The answer is yes, but only if we manage these challenges responsibly. EVs are a step in the right directions, but they are not perfect or immediate fix. To truly make EVs sustainable, we must take a holistic approach. We need to ensure that batteries production is ethical and environmentally friendly. We must transition to cleaner energy sources, that EVs truly power renewable electricity, and we must invest in better recycling technology to prevent future crashes of hazardous waste. The road ahead is not easy, but with the right strategies and commitment, we can ensure that EVs contribute to a cleaner and a more sustainable future. It is up to us, governments, businesses, and individuals to make this transition responsibly. By doing this, we can ensure that electric vehicles are not just a trend, but a true solution for generations to come. Thank you all.